gonna turn on my Facebook as well because we're doing it simultaneously. Okay, I'm gonna go live on Facebook as well, starting the live stream on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. Hi, everybody. If you're watching me on Facebook, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for creating the time to join me. I am streaming again, like the last time, simultaneously on Facebook and on YouTube. So there are people streaming me, watching me from on YouTube, and there are also people watching me on Facebook. So wherever you're watching me from, you're very much welcome. Thank you so much for deciding to join me on this live stream. You could be anywhere doing anything, but you've decided to spare a minute or two to join me. So please, as you come in, like the video and do me a favor to share the video. And on YouTube, I really want to appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you all so much. The family is growing every single day. I appreciate you all so very much. I don't take your support for granted. And please keep the subscription coming, and don't forget to share, and don't forget to like. Sean Ayok, my darling sis, welcome. I see you. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday, sis. Busybody Muma, oh my God, I miss you guys so much. Welcome, my darling sisters. I appreciate you all so much for joining. Thank you all so much. Hope you all are doing okay. For the new subscribers on YouTube, please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so whenever I'm live or drop a video, especially my daily motivational shorts on YouTube, you don't want to miss that. So make sure your notification is turned on so that you can be notified as soon as those videos go on the platform. So thank you so much. And for the returning subscribers, you all know where I hold you so dear in my heart. I appreciate you all so very much. Those of you watching from the back and giving me constructive feedback, I appreciate you still. Thank you all so much. It means a lot. Keep it coming. And on Facebook, for those of you who've been, so engaged in my motivational posts as well, I miss you guys so much, Adayok. Honestly, I do. It's so difficult to create time, to come live, but I try my best. Trust me, I try my best, Muma. I try my best. So I hope the babies are going to be okay. The eldest is sleeping, or both of them are actually sleeping, but the youngest princess might just wake up anytime. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's a calm one. And so on Facebook, thank you all so much. It's been a beautiful journey on Facebook. The engagement is just amazing. The support is just outstanding. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you all from the depths of my heart. And please do me a favor. Once I see the engagement on the motivational shorts on or reels on Facebook, as it's called. Please do me a favor to actually share it if you feel that that's going to help somebody. You never know who is going to help. Life, we go through so many things in life, and you just want to reassure somebody. Andy Davis, hello, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Sunday. You never know whose life you're going to touch, who you're going to cheer up for that day. So do me a favor on Facebook, share those reels so we can reach as many people as possible. So thank you also very much. So today we are going to be talking about friendship, trust and betrayal. And like every other show that I do, the topics are actually prompted by the things that are happening around us, or things that have happened to me personally, or to people that I know, or somebody wants us to talk about a particular topic. But for this, is something that's been trending on media, and it's a topic that a lot of us can relate to. All right, we all have friends. I don't think there's anybody watching me today who hasn't got a friend, and I don't think there's anybody watching me who does not, value or cherish a great level of trust in their relationship or friendship circle. And a good number of people watching me, I'm sure at one point in your life you've experienced some level of betrayal. Okay, if you haven't, happy days, lucky you. Okay, and please, as you join on Facebook, do me a favor to like the video. So if you have never experienced betrayal in your life, I mean, I would say you're just one in a billion, because you must count yourself amongst the lucky ones, because it's not easy nowadays to live a life free of betrayal from anybody. Okay, so a lot of us relate to this topic, and we're going to tie this topic with what is happening with VDM, or Very Dark Man. Is it Very Dark Man? Yes, VDM. And Bobrisky and whatever is happening now in Nigeria. So let's just crack on. Okay, please like the video, YouTubers, my lovely YouTube people, like the video. So, I mean, friendship is one of those fundamental relationships that we form. It's one of those fundamental. Bonjour, Jérôme. Bonjour, bonjour. Comment tu vas? My French is not good. That's all I can say. Okay, don't expect me to say more. Bienvenue, Jérôme. Thank you so much for joining. Dempsey, welcome, darling. I see you. Can I please get a shout out? Yes, Dempsey, of course you get a shout out. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. Please do me a favor to like the video as you join. So friendship is one of those, relationship that we build from when we learn how to talk. Those are the things that we try, the bonds that we try to form as we grow up. Okay. Nobody's an island. There's no way you can say you've grown all your life and you haven't had a friend. There's just no way. We have made friends in one way or another. We've met people, different locations, different places, doing different things. It's been intentional to build those relationships. Other relationships have been coincidental, but still they build up to what we call friendship. And friendship is very fundamental in our human existence, because our friends, our experiences with friends actually shape us. They shape us a lot. Okay. The friends that you make, the circle you walk around with, they have a huge impact in your life. Talk about nature nurture thing. When you talk about nurturing, it's not just about your parents. You also talk about the friend groups that you actually form as you grow up. And you realize that as you're getting older, I don't know, for some people, but for me, or what I experience with other people, the less friends you get. As you get older, the less friends you get. And that's because your priorities, they actually change over time. People have different focuses in life. People actually move on. The friendship dynamics will change. People relocate. Waka waka, welcome, darling. Yes, I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Please, as you come in, like and share. Where do you live? I'm based in the UK, Dempsey. So things change, and friendships die, friendships are formed, they build, and on and on and on and on. Now, in that friendship zone, in order for you to feel comfortable, there should be a certain level of trust. There should be a certain level of trust in that relationship, that friendship. There should be a certain level of trust. And what is trust? What is trust in any relationship or friendship? Trust is basically that element where you feel vulnerable, you feel like you can open up, you feel like somebody has your best interest at heart. Okay, you feel somebody has your best interest at heart. You feel like that person is there for you. It's your ride or die. Basically, that's what trust is. Trust is in any friendship group or any friendship or relationship. Trust is very fundamental. It's that core element. When I feel like you've got my back even when I'm not there. When I feel like I can count on you anytime. When I feel like I can pick up my phone and, talk to you and cry and open up and, be vulnerable and not feel judged. That's trust for you. That is trust. And this trust doesn't just happen over time. It doesn't just happen over time. Thank you, Dempsey. Trust doesn't just come over time. It's something that builds gradually in any friend group. It builds up gradually. Okay. You have to know somebody. You have to build some certain level of relationship with that person in order to trust them, in order to feel like you can let your guards off or let your guards down and be vulnerable. And as human beings, you don't want to be vulnerable to somebody that you don't trust. You don't want to be vulnerable to somebody that you really don't know. Because when we are vulnerable, that's when we are at our weakest. And you don't want somebody that would actually exploit that weakness of yours. You want somebody that is going to strengthen you when you're at that vulnerable stage in your life. And when you feel like that person is there for you, it increases the level of trust you have for that person. It means you can count on that person. It means you can count on that person. And how do we, as a group of friends, or 2 friends, or 3 friends, how can we, or how do we build trust amongst ourselves? How do we build that trust to make sure that we feel like I can count on Sean Ayo, Sean Ayo can count on me. I can feel vulnerable with Sean Ayo, or I can feel vulnerable with Waka Waka and Waka Waka. Oh, Big Sis, Olivia, I see you. Thank you so much for joining, Big Sis. Happy Sunday. How do we build that? We build trust through communication, by communicating our feelings, our thoughts, what you think about the other person. You share your ideas together. You come together to disagree, to agree to disagree. Okay, and sharing your thoughts doesn't necessarily mean you have to suppress the other person's thought process. You have to dismiss. Trust me, I've been in a friend group where this person feels like it's their way or no other way. What they say is a gospel truth. They cannot be wrong in any aspect, and that's not the friendship that you want to feel comfortable to build a great level of trust in. When somebody dismisses your own thought process, read me, Muma. Busybody says, very true, my Muma. But nowadays, people take advantage of course. And that's where we're going to go. And that's the whole reason for this show, Muma. People take a lot, take advantage of our vulnerability a lot these days. And we're going to touch on that as well as we go further into this discussion. Please do me a favor on Facebook, like and share, please, if possible. I would much appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining. So you communicate, you're open to other ideas, you're open to what the other person is saying, because we can't all think the same. We can't all feel the same. Just because we are friends doesn't mean we have to share a similar ideology. No, sometimes we have to beg to differ with our ideas, and it's normal. That's absolutely normal, where we have to respect each other. That's another aspect that builds trust in the relationship. You have to respect one another, and by respecting, it means you respect the person's choices. Of course, I may make a choice that Busybody doesn't like, or my big sis Olivia doesn't like or agree with me. Okay, but it doesn't mean I'm not still going to go by that choice. It's my choice to do it. I may decide to, I want to, change from being a Christian to a Muslim. She may not like it, but she will support my choice. As long as that's not hurting anybody, you have to support your friend to fulfill their dreams or their wishes or their desires. Peace person, my Muma for life. I see you. Happy Sunday, Muma. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. You have to support the other person to fulfill their desires, and you have to respect their wishes. That's what true friends do. You respect each other's wish in life, or wishes. We have to respect that. Not that if I don't respect what, or if you don't, for example, if I have my ideas or something I want to pursue, because you don't agree with that, you just, disconnect, you abandon me, you don't want anything to do with me. No, you don't do that. You can air your point. You can, say to this person, yes, you want to pursue this, you want to do this, but this is what I feel. But if that's what you insist on doing, of course, I support you 100%. But mind you, the person who is making that choice, Auntie Vicky, my beautiful auntie, welcome, auntie, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. The person making that decision, you have to be ready for the consequences. As simple as that, you have to be ready for the consequences. And any true friend, it doesn't matter. Just because I've made the wrong choice, it doesn't mean when I fall short or I'm slapped in the face by some harsh reality, you will then abandon me. You will then abandon me. No. Good friends, true friends, real sisters or real brothers will stand by each other through thick and thin. And that's how that trust level increases in that relationship or friendship. When I know that when I know that Peace Person is going to be there when I fall down, she's going to be there to pick me up, I feel secured. I feel secured. That level of calmness when you are with somebody, it helps you build trust in that relationship. It helps you build trust. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody on Facebook. Please, as you come in, like and share, please. Like and share. You have to be open and honest with one another. As friends, we have to be very open and honest. But it doesn't mean you have to just lay bare everything of yours. There are certain secrets that you take to your grave. It's not everything that you have to share with your friends. Trust me, because you never know. Like I say, or like I said earlier on, if you look around as you're growing up, your number of friendship or friends have actually dropped. That's just to tell you that there are people that will leave your life. So you want to be mindful with the type of secrets you want to share with friends, even though you trust them. Okay, you want to be very mindful. There are certain secrets that you just take it to your grave, because remember, your best friend has a best friend who is not your best friend. Your best friend has a best friend who is not your best friend. So you have to be very careful with the type of secrets. Let it be secrets that if they come out, it's not going to make you want to quarrel yourself or buy yourself, like people say. You're not going to people say malang. Let it be a secret. True, you don't share everything with friends. Some friends are there for that moment. Yes, those friends who are there just for a season, you have to be very careful. Just making sure. Oh, what have I done? What's that? Okay, no, I better not ruin my your star button is on. Is the security? Yes, absolutely, Auntie. You have to feel secure. I don't know if Auntie is asking if my star button is on or off. I don't know if my star button is on or off, Auntie. I'm not sure. It should be on, because I see there that it says you can support me by sending stars. Stars help see more, whatever. I don't know, Auntie. I cannot see. So you have to have that, open and honest relationship with your friend. Be comfortable to tell them everything, because you don't want to be in a friend group where one person is a dictator. You don't feel comfortable to talk because you feel that you're going to be shown, or somebody's going to shush you. No, you have to feel like your friend will listen to you. Your friend is not going to judge you. They will support you with whatever thing you're going through. They're going to be that shoulder that you can cry on. And also you can be that shoulder that they can cry on. True, Bella, I dropped my friend cycle because of dishonesty. It's very painful. Dishonesty is the worst thing. And that's one of the aspects. Thank you so much. We have to be honest. In a friend group, you have to be honest with one another. If you have to build trust, you have to be honest. Mistakes are meant to be made. We will make those mistakes. Sorry, it's not on. I don't know why it's not on, Auntie. I really don't know why it's not on. Don't worry, you'll do that another time. I don't know why it's not on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Uncle Mark has put me in the doghouse. So you have to be honest. If you make a mistake, if you offend somebody, knowing, if anybody who knows me knows that on this street, I've said so many times, or on media, if I should do something and somebody comes to me and say, oh, Bella, you upset me, even if it's something that I believe in, that I know, that's my value, something I uphold, but just for the fact that it made you uncomfortable, it upset you, hurt your feeling, I will apologize. It doesn't cost me a thing to apologize to somebody and say, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. And that's what true friends should do. Acknowledge each other's feelings. If the other person is upset, acknowledge their feeling. Listen to them. You don't just talk over somebody. If that person says to you, I heard so and so had happened, and if you made that mistake, just come out plain and say, you know what, I did it, I apologize, it wasn't my intention, and move on. But when you start holding back and looking for the second lie to cover the first lie, it builds up a chain, a snowball of lies, and before you know it, you've ruined the trust in that relationship. You've ruined the trust completely in a beautiful relationship. And that has happened to me as well, Shona York. It's not just you, sis. I'm sure there are other people who have experienced a similar thing. I'm sure there are so many people who have experienced a similar situation where friends are being very, dishonest when it comes to certain things or certain situations amongst them. It's very sad. As grown-ups, or you should feel free. Nobody's gonna whoop your behind. Nobody's gonna beat you up. Nobody's gonna lash you. Friends don't, well, some friends fight. I've actually seen friends fight in a market square and literally strip themselves off. I have seen that happen. So, but not in my group of friendship, not in my group of friends. We don't do the physical thing. No, we don't. So I would feel comfortable to admit to my mistakes, because you're not going to whoop me just because I made a mistake. If you're my friend, hopefully it's not a huge mistake that will cost us our friendship. I will apologize, and I hope that, you will accept my apology and we can move on. But not lying, because lying is just going to kill the trust in that relationship. You don't want to lie. You don't want to lie. And the next thing that we need to remember when it comes to friendship and trust, it's being able to feel like the other person can keep your secret. Yes, not every secret you can say, but trust me, there's no way you can be with a friend and somebody you call a friend and not share one or two secrets. Okay? And when you share the first secret and this person doesn't say, you don't hear it anywhere else, you feel comfortable, you trust that person, you believe that that person can keep your little secrets. And so you trust that person and know that that secret is safe with them. And that is the highest point in any relationship. Knowing that you can maintain a great level of confidentiality when it comes to the things that we share as friends. And mind you, a lot of people make these mistakes nowadays. A lot of people make these mistakes nowadays where they feel like, because I've known you for a longer period of time, I can trust you. I've said it before. It's not everybody that is clapping for you, cheering you, standing behind you, watch you, and say, Bella, go, Bella, go, Bella, go. It's actually rooting for you. Some people just do that through lip services, okay? And, once you fall face flat, those people will not be there to hold your hands to wake you up. So you have to be very careful who you feel like you can count on a certain level of confidentiality when it comes to your friendship. You have to be very careful. It doesn't matter how long you've been friends with. Friends have been together for 20 years, 30 years, decades, and they've still betrayed one another. It's not uncommon. Of course, the length of time has a great impact in that friendship, most often. But there are times where it's not the case. There are times where it's not the case. There are times where people that you've literally just met will be the ones to save your, save you in a critical situation. And the person that you've known as your friend for all the years or over the years, and you feel like that person is going to come through. When that moment strikes and you turn, that person is not there. That person is giving you 1,000 excuses as to why they are not present at that particular moment in your life when you need them the most. And then you see that person that you've literally just met come through for you. So it doesn't mean that when you have a new friendship person or new friend group, you cannot trust that person. You can trust that person to a certain extent. Of course you can trust that person because it helps build that relationship to another level. In life, you have to take risks. I was watching my darling auntie Vicky talking about taking risks. In life, you have to take risks. That's why maybe at times, share a little secret with that person you just met and see if it's going to come out. Is that person good enough to keep that secret? Are they, very respectful of you as a friend to keep that secret to themselves, to make sure that it doesn't go out because you have not told them, to make it a public, a public issue or make it public knowledge? Because trust me, some persons need to feel like you trust them in order for them to also feel vulnerable to open up to you. When you meet a new person, you want to make a friend or befriend that person, if you realize there are people who are introverts, they would first of all gauge you, warm up to you, and see the energy level, or want to actually gauge and source how you actually, or your thoughts about them, or what you feel about them. And that will decide how they will open up. Oh, my darling big sis, FBI Clarence. Happy Sunday, darling big sis. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Please, as you join on Facebook, like and share my Facebookers, please. Do me a favor to like and share. So don't dismiss those new people you've just befriended that you cannot trust them. Of course, you can trust them, but you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. And that brings us now to this Bobrisky and very dark man situation. Okay. There is a difference. There are certain level of friendships that we have, and people need to understand that. Okay. There are different level of friendship. You have acquaintances, you have your intimate friends, you have social friends, the people that you just pick up and call, and can we go out for a drink, one man, one bottle here and there, can we go to the pub, can you do this, can we do that, can we go hiking? Those social friends, you should know them. Oh, my dearest auntie, asking for a friend TV. Welcome, auntie, I see you. You have acquaintances, people through common friends, a friend of a friend, all this kind of people. You have colleagues, these casual friends, and then you have your intimate friends. When I mean intimate, not intimate in that sense of things. You can call them close friends. Okay, you have your close friends. So these are the ones that you trust. These are your 90-minute people. These are your 90-minute people. These are the people that if something were to happen to you, there's somebody that will be there to actually explain. I know somebody will say, or some people will say, oh, I don't need a friend. You cannot live without a friend. You cannot live without somebody. Nobody lives like an island. Okay, you cannot live like an island. It doesn't matter. It's like any relationship, like marriage. Just because somebody burnt you in a marriage doesn't mean you cannot fall in love again. Just because a friend burnt you doesn't mean that you cannot make, new friends. Now, some people really do not understand the difference in this level of friendship. You have to be careful with what you share with your acquaintances, your social friends, and the things you share with your intimate friends. You have to be able to differentiate these things. It's not everything that you share with your intimate friend that you share with your acquaintance. Acquaintances are just surface level conversations, talk about normal things, daily happenings, share your experiences. But your intimate friends, you share those innermost topics, the innermost worries of yours. And Bobrisky failed to understand that. They failed to understand that. Here on social media, as I've realized, being on social media, I've realized that a lot of people, like somebody, Busybody said, are exploiting the situation. There are a lot of people pretending and faking to be your friend. Asheli Khan, welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Very intelligent lady. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, I see. Please share. Muma, I see you on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. Please share, like, and share. A lot of people fake it. We have to understand, back in the days, people were very honest. Okay. Growing up, we had so many honest people. Friends, you made friends with people because you really genuinely cared for those people. You love them. But nowadays, people make friends with you because they want to benefit something from you. It's more like, what is the need for them? So when you are in a certain position in life, especially as we are, at this point in our lives as adults, when you are at a certain level or you've accomplished to a certain level, you have to be very careful with the people that come around you. Okay. You have to be very careful because you really have to filter who is genuinely there for you as a friend. And even if you haven't established to a certain degree, you still have to be very careful as to who you make your friend, because there are people who come, the enemies who disguise as friends and come to you because They want to come and tap information, and they want to use that information to destroy you. Either destroy you for their own self-pleasure, or destroy you because somebody has paid them to go ahead and destroy you. So you have to be very careful. That's why back in the days, and that's where, that's just the lack of loyalty. That's why you need to differentiate this level of friendships. You have to differentiate them. That's why nowadays you hear things about people recording people. This is something I never heard of before joining social media. I've never ever heard about somebody recording a friend or recording a partner, or Doreen, says, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, like and share. I never knew about this thing of recording. First of all, I feel it's disgusting, it's repulsive, it's breach of somebody's privacy and breach of somebody's rights to record them without their knowledge or without their permission. And that's why you see big companies, when you call, or if they call you and they're talking to you on the phone and they have to record it, they will say to you, just so you know, this conversation is being recorded, maybe for training purposes or for blah, 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 because they want to make sure they're not breaching your right, your human right to your privacy. But people don't have that anymore. Loyalty is out of the window because of selfish interest, because people want to benefit. It's a dog-eat-dog world. People do things, without any regrets, without any remorse, as long as it gets them where they want to get to. As long as it gets to where they want to get to, especially on media. Trust me, this is not to say you cannot make real friends on media. I have made amazing friends on media. Amazing people. Some of them, or most of them, are here watching me on YouTube. Some of them are here on Facebook that I know personally. I have met these people on media. They have respected me. I have respected them. We have shared conversations. We check up on each other, making sure each other is doing good. These are genuine people, and I trust these people to a certain level. I do. So people think, oh my God, you do? Yes, I do. I have met amazing people on this media, and I respect those people. But there are people who don't care because they hear that there's money on social media. They will do anything. They will forgo good people for their thirst for money, short-term gain. People have forgotten to identify real good people in their life just because they are chasing cheap fame or cheap cash on media. Yes. Shona, you say, I'm telling you, I don't even have the recording app. I don't even know there's something, a recording app. I don't even know if I should believe that nonsense people say, oh, my phone records you automatically. How does a phone record somebody automatically? Muma, I'm enjoying the discussion but can't contribute because hands are tied. Okay, Muma, thank you so much. Thank you. How, like, I've never known of a phone coming with inbuilt recorder, automatic recorder. I don't know about that, but trust me, there are people who live their lives recording people. And the sad thing about recording someone is what people don't understand is you're ruining your life in the long run. First of all, people will stop trusting you. Secondly, you cannot establish an authentic relationship yourself. You, the recorder, you, the tape recorder, you who always goes around recording people, you cannot make authentic relationship. You know why? Because you're always looking at people with your one eye open and one eye closed. Because you feel like every other person is recording you. So you cannot be yourself. You cannot be your authentic self. You cannot feel free and say how you feel or what you have in your mind. You will always have to, code your words. You will always have to think 3 times harder before you say what you want to say. Unlike some of us who just feel free and say whatever we want to say, feel our free and discuss, knowing that, there's nobody that's going to record me. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway, it depends. You and your friend group, what the type of friends that you keep. Because the friends I keep, I know we don't record each other. And that's why I feel so violated when I hear that somebody's recorded me, or somebody may have recorded me, or somebody that I trust that will not record has recorded. That literally puts me on edge. This person lies, lies, lies. No phone comes with automatic recording. That's what I hear, Mama. That's what some people say. That's what some people say, that phones come with automatic recorder inbuilt in those phones. I don't know how true. I don't know. I've never searched. I've never bothered to care to use it or do anything with it. Okay. Because I don't find any need doing it. If I have to record, I have to record myself and put it online, or I have to do a voiceover to send a message to somebody on WhatsApp or something. Other than that, there's no point of me recording somebody. But then again, there are people who feel like they have to record people and hold them for rainy days and hold them accountable. And a lot of those things, trust me, it can fall under blackmail, because when you feel like you've recorded somebody, and to people who don't feel strong enough, and and you come out and say to them, oh, I'll put this thing out if you don't do so and so, or if you don't shush, some people will fall for it. Or like some of us I'll be like, my God, post it quick, quick, quick. Don't even delay, post it. Somebody comes to me and say they're posting something of me because they've recorded it. I will be like, please, you can send it over to me to make it quick for you and post it. Okay. So we really have to be careful with who we are dealing with, with on media or social media nowadays. Meeting people on social media and opening up and being vulnerable with them is a big risk. It's a big risk to take. It's a massive risk to take. And Bobrisky did just that. He did just that by opening up to this guy, radio guard or radio whatever guy that was on media. Opening up to him, making phone calls wherever he was, and it's alleged that he was in an apartment, talking to this guy, just because, again, I say to you guys, I dropped a motivational quote. I said, not everybody seated at the front row in the theater where you're performing is actually there to cheer you on to success. There are people cheering or seated there just to watch the way you're going to fall at close range, and they can laugh at you and walk away knowing that they've actually seen you fall face flat. And that's what happened to Bobrisky. Just because the guy was there supporting him, rooting for him, while everybody was chastising him, or most people were chastising him, Bobrisky fell for it. He thought, oh, I can trust this guy just because he's there for me, he's backing me, he's supporting me, so I can, feel free, feel comfortable, and then tell of my little secrets, and he's going to keep it. Not knowing that that guy is not a friend. Oops, hold on. Hi, Baba. It's okay, go to daddy. Go daddy, okay? Sorry, the princess woke up and she heard me talking. Don't want to have media. Sorry, guys. So just because somebody is there for you doesn't mean that you just need to trust the person. The worst one I say now, people where they stay abroad, they violate the laws. Honestly, some of us have phones but don't care about all the apps that comes with the other that comes with, other than the ones we use all the time. Absolutely. What else do you need to be looking for a recorder to know where the recorder is? What else? So him going to this radio guard guy, making him aware that he's somewhere, alleged apartment, and thinking he's safe, that secret is safe with him, was the biggest mistake. And a lot of people have made that mistake. People have come to people, asking for help, telling them, oh, I'm in trouble, please help me. I need your help. I'm in a situation, give me a job or do this and that. And you think, oh, you're doing good to this person, you're giving them a job, not knowing that you're hiring your own, somebody who is coming to come and quarry you or buy you. Not knowing that you're hiring by your own person who is going to finish you, take you to your, 6 feet. Yes, because Bobrisky did not understand the level of friendship or relationship that he had with that guy. He did not understand that relationship that he had with the guy was a transactional relationship. He thought that the guy was genuinely rooting for him. Bella, I will never condone recording. And this guy was wrong to record him. However, Bobrisky violated him by trying to blackmail him. And see, I'm talking about the other guy, the radio guard, not the one who had the 4 million. Of course, that blackmailing part is wrong, because that's already breaking the trust as well for the guy who had the 4 million Until don't forget, there are two guys. The one who lent him the 4 million, and the other guy who is the vlogger who was actually rooting for Bobrisky while he was away. So, you know, this is the one I'm addressing at the moment. So, this guy coming out now, Bobrisky airing out, you know, his little secret to this guy, thinking this guy is really genuinely there for him, not knowing that this guy was there for business. This guy was there for business. This guy was there hoping that Bob will come out and use his platform to make him blow, because of obviously he hasn't blown. If you check on his Facebook page, the numbers he has, if you check on his YouTube page, the number he has, and the only time he's had huge viewings, it's only when he has spoken about this Bobrisky case, when he released the tape and also spoke twice about it. He doesn't have much, you know, viewings when it comes to his pages. So he was hoping that Bobrisky was going to come out where he said it himself, that Bobrisky was going to make him blow. Bobrisky was going to, you know, tag his page and make him grow. But the blogger gave him 3 hours to repay the loan, and he refused. No, not the blogger, and not the vlogger. And see, this guy, what's the name? Radio Guard. It's not the one he gave the money to. And see, that's not the one. This Radio Guard is the one that was just there supporting Bobrisky. When Bobrisky was away, fighting for him, you know, and then people started calling him like he's agege, that he's agege. Oh, Meta Pikin, my darling baby sis. Welcome, darling. I see you. Happy Sunday. Long time no see. No, not very dark man. No, Auntie, it's another guy. His name is I think his name on social media is Radio Guard. Radio Guard. Ooh, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. I see you, Mommy Brie. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, like and share. So this guy said that he was hoping that he was going to come and bless his platform. He was going to come and give away on his platform. He was going to come and tag his platform and do so and do so and do so. In life, I've said it so many times. So many times. When I think I talk about little acts of kindness. When you do good to somebody, if I decide to do good to you, it's because I choose to do that good. You didn't force me to do it. You didn't ask me to do it. I decided to do it, okay? And I don't expect you to pay me back, because I know my reward must not necessarily come from you. It can come through a third party. It can come from a stranger, somebody completely I've never met. That's what people fail to understand. But this guy felt like Bobrisky will come out and repay him. And because Bob did not come out to repay him the way he expected, he decided to join the bandwagon. And now I'm going to and see, this guy only came out with his own evidence when Very Dark Black Man had actually come out to play this voice note given by the other guy who Bobrisky was owing 4 million. That's when this Radio Guard came out. And I think he wanted to still use the moment to shine, which I felt was really wrong. I felt it was really, really wrong. Okay. So this guy violated the trust of Bobrisky. He violated the trust of Bobrisky. He violated the privacy of Bobrisky. Likewise, Bobrisky violating the trust of the person that lent him that 4 million naira or whatever it is in currency. Likewise, Bobrisky violated that person's trust because it was his friend. And if it is because it's alleged that he was trying to blackmail the guys in order not to for the guys to recover his money. If he was doing that, that was just another level of breaking a friend's trust. And when you break somebody's trust, oh Lord, when you break the trust of somebody that really, believe that you can keep their secret, that their secret is safe with you, that confidentiality is guaranteed 100%, it can destroy that person. People don't understand how it is. Just like in any relationship, like in marriage, people feel like, oh, if your partner, betrays you, either by cheating or having an affair, or maybe lying about, financial status or a situation, that pain that you have is the same pain that you have in any friendship that you actually experience a certain level of betrayal in. It's like having, it's like mourning, it's like grief, it's pain. It's like you've lost something. When somebody betrays you, it hurts so much. It's like somebody has literally put, a dagger in your chest. Because very often we tell these people our stories or our secrets, very comfortable in the way we say it, in the way we express ourselves without any fear. And so when these people turn around, because trust me, this radio guard coming out to talk and support very dark man, I'm not saying that, he should hide the truth, but for the fact that he's only saying it because Bobrisky did not support his platform, that is like killing somebody 101, literally burying every single trust in a relationship or friendship completely. Yes, that's burying any iota of trust that was in a relationship or friendship. That's what this guy just did. And when you are in the, in that position of the person, the traitor, when you are the traitor, when you are the Judas in that relationship, as much as you feel like you're winning, trust me, people are not stupid. People are not stupid, especially the social media. We underestimate the power of social media a lot. You may feel like you're winning when you betray somebody. You may feel like, you have a bigger voice than that person. You're louder than that person, and everybody is supporting you because you've betrayed somebody that everybody knew was your friend, and they're cheering you. They're not cheering you because they think you're doing something good. No. Most of the people cheering you are people who are jealous of the person you've betrayed, or who had something against this person you betrayed that they didn't just know how to go about it, and they've actually had the opportunity now with you going about that person. Oh, my darling sis, Honorine Bifo. Happy Sunday, sis. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I know it was your birthday. I hope you had a fantastic birthday celebration, and many happy returns to you, sis. So, you thinking that you've betrayed this person and people are cheering you, you're wasting your time, because the other people now feel like they cannot trust you anymore. They can't trust you anymore, because if you can betray your friend, what's the guarantee that you're not going to betray them? It's like a relationship. If you are going to take somebody's husband when the person is married, and you know that person is married, and you allow yourself, to be entangled with that man, you must be stupid. Because if he can do that with you, what makes you think he's not going to do that with another woman, and then the other and the other? That's just the case in friendship. If you betray one person and you think that the other person that you're still with, the person is going to trust you, you're lying yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You've just shot yourself on your foot. Yes. You literally just, gone against yourself. Because that's what is happening now. It's going to happen to that guy. As much as people are condemning Bobrisky for maybe allegedly bribing the EFCC to drop the charges against him or putting him in a private apartment, nobody will want to trust this radio guard guy. Nobody will want to come closer to him and tell them their little secrets, knowing that he's going to blop it out when shit hits the fan. Nobody wants to do business with you because they know that your mouth, you cannot control it. You cannot control your emotions. Nobody can trust you because they know that you're so money-minded. You're very materialistic when it comes to relationship. You don't see value in what the person can give you in terms of emotional support, in terms of the connection, in terms of, being there when you need them the most. All you're focusing, as most people are so, shallow in thinking that a great relationship is only one where the other person is like releasing you or spoiling you financially or materialistically. That's how some people see relationships. But there's more. It goes beyond. It transcends monies and clothes and shoes and holidays and trips here and there. It transcends all these things. Because money can literally disappear. The stock market can crash. Your investment can literally burn. Your businesses can go up in flames. Not that you wish for that. Things can literally change for you. You can fall ill and you cannot work anymore, and your finances are just going to be drained. It will dwindle and suddenly go away. Does it mean because I'm your friend and I used to, do these things with you, go out dinners when I could and we spend time together, just because I'm not financially viable, you're going to drop me? No. That's why they say you invest more in your character. And that's where the trust aspect comes. That's where the loyalty aspect comes in. Investing in your character. I want to have a friend who has invested in themselves, build themselves, self-confident, who they're so self-sufficient, they're very fulfilled in themselves. They want to uplift me and I want to uplift them. It should be a give and take relationship. It should be a give and take relationship. A relationship where we support one another. Not a relationship that is built based on common enemies. A relationship that is built on genuine trust. Don't cry, yeah, my mama, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday, mama. That's the kind of relationship we want to build. And that's why I say you need, it's very important for everybody watching me here today. Please, you need to differentiate. You need to group your friends on a scale where they belong. Are they just your high and by friends? Are they just your drinking buddies? Are they just your gossip partners? Are they just acquaintances? People that, school parents that you just meet on the gate? Or are they your real intimate friends, your close friends, your 90-minute man or your 90-minute woman? I was the same me on Facebook sending likes. Yes, I saw you. I saw you on Facebook. I saw you. That's why we have to, please, you have to group your friends. You don't want to fall this similar shock that Bobrisky is in, thinking that he can trust somebody, but that person ended up burning that trust, burning that loyalty, in quotes. Because if you don't classify these people, a lot of you will fall this, you experience this same level of pain. You saw him come out, or he or she come out to say he feels like, crying himself. He feels like ending it, because he's had enough. Just because that level of betrayal, it feels like you've lost something huge. It's like grief. It's like pain that, you're feeling just because you've lost something very dear to you. That vulnerability of yours has just been exposed into the world. That's how you feel when somebody betrays that trust, that level of trust. My nephew actually made a very important point. He made a very important point, and I said I will share this today because I was thinking why Bobrisky would feel so comfortable to just talk to this radio guard guy about being good and, making all those phone calls, insinuating that he was somewhere, that wasn't a penitentiary or correction center. Why he felt so comfortable. And my little nephew said to me, Auntie, don't you think it's about our culture? I think our culture also has something to do with this. I think our culture also plays part in how we build our relationship. That issue of my brother, my sister, is my brother, is my sister, or bro. Just because you see somebody as your brother doesn't mean that person is literally there for you. That's why they say a good friend is better than a worse sister or worse brother. That's what they say, a good friend is better than a worse sister. Thank God say me and feelings no be never. Yeah, honestly, big sis, he made this point, my nephew made this point. I said, wow, because we just have this culture of my brother, my sister, and we just feel comfortable with a brother or a sister, and we think we can just say anything. But we have to be very smart nowadays. I beg of us all, we have to be very smart nowadays. How we make these friendships, how we trust these people. Where do you meet these people? Have you spoken with this person? Do you know this person's family? What is it you know about this person? You know, that actually makes you trust their give them, certain level of credibility for you to feel comfortable to want to be vulnerable with that person. How much do you know about this person? How much do you know about this person? And if you're this person, if you're a person and you feel like you don't know how to keep a secret, if you know you don't know how to keep a secret, if somebody says to you, there's something I want to tell you, but keep it secret, just say to them, please, I beg you, don't tell me because mouth diarrhea. Just tell the person. Say to them, I just can't keep a secret. Don't allow somebody to tell them their secret, tell you their secret. And before they know it, it's all over media. And now where everybody lives and breathes social media, I mean, the physical community is like non-existent anymore, and bad news spreads like wildfire all across the world. So that issue is not just going to be in Bafoot. That issue is not going to just be in Bafoot. It's not just going to be in Manko. It's not going to just be in Sopo. It's not just going to be in Fiango. It's going to be all over the world because it's a world wide web. So we have to be very careful. Choose the person you share your secret with. See what's happening now to this guy. See what's happening now to Bobrisky. Oh, my darling mama. My darling mama Therese Aso Tete. Happy Sunday, mama. I don't hold my book and pen to take notes. Good one, sis. Oh, me, ya mama. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. That's my sis from back in the days, secondary school. That's the thing about me. I keep my relationship from very young age. I've actually, growing up, I've only had 3 fallout with friends. 3 fallout with friends. Thank you so much, Muma. Thank you, sis. So we have to be very careful with whatever thing we do, because I would say this again. Friendship is not about the length of time that you've been with that person. It's about the strength of that relationship. It's about the strength of the relationship. It's not about the length. It's about the strength. And that strength is only tested either through time, communication, fallout. How does that person react when you have a disagreement? How does that person actually disagree with you? How does that person come through when you are at your most weakest moment? How does that person come through even when you are at your highest level? Because trust me, there are friends who don't even know how to celebrate with you when you're being successful. There are friends who are so jealous that they really don't know how to celebrate your success. Friends must not only be with us when we are sad. Friends must also be with us when we are actually celebrating, when we've achieved something. There are friends that you come and you're excited to tell them this good news about your promotion at work, and they'll just say to you, oh, congrats. Instead of like hugging you, I know not everybody's a huggy, touchy, feely one, but show some level of excitement. So because your friend is excited, don't just be cool and casual about the whole thing. We have to also share in happy moments. That's the kind of friends you want to keep. So don't think because I've been with somebody for 10 years, I have to trust them with my life. No. People have been together for 20, 30 years, they've fallen apart. And the other one has gone to expose, or both of them have gone out exposing each other's secrets. They've gone out exposing each other's secret. And that's not what true friendship should be about. If you fall apart, you move your separate way, you respect each other, you go your way, I go my way. You keep the secrets to yourself because you know so much about each other. And that's just a simple truth. So be watchful of those people who record. Be mindful of those people who record. Trust me, they can never make genuine friends. They can never be authentic friends. They can never be their authentic self because they also will have that notion that you're recording them. And so they cannot just be themselves to vibe and connect with you on a normal human being level, on a normal, genuine level as friends. So you have to be very careful with such people. I have no respect for people like that. I really don't. I really don't. And I'll end this show by saying, again, I'll stress it again. Be careful. Be careful or be mindful with the shoulders that you cry on. Be mindful with the shoulders that you cry on, because that listening ear, in quotes, that you think is a listening ear, may just be a running mouth as well. May just be a running mouth. That listening ear may just be a running mouth. So think carefully what secret you want to share and with who you want to share that secret with. And that's where I'm going to end the show for today. Unmerited grace. Oh, my mama, I've missed you so much, my sweetest mama. That's where I'm going to end the show for today. I really want to appreciate everybody for actually taking the time to watch this show, for tuning in, for participating, through typing, or watching from the back, liking and sharing. Thank you all so very much. I hope we are all going home today, soul searching, thinking about the friends we have or the people we have around us, looking deeply where we want to classify or place these people in our lives, and assessing the information that we can share with these people. Town Crier says, I remember one of my friends bought a car, told his friend not to tell anyone. This friend went around telling people and asked that guy, if secrets are easy to keep, why did you not keep your secret? There you go. There you go. And that some people can be so rude. Some people can be so rude. That's why I say, if you are one of those people, you cannot keep a secret. If somebody says to you, I want to tell you something, don't tell me, please. Don't tell me because I cannot keep it. Just say to them, don't tell me because I cannot keep it. It's simple. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And trust me, it's not easy to keep a secret. It's like a pact. It's like a pact. It's not easy. Okay? But if you're a secretive person, if somebody trusts you so much to be able to feel vulnerable to tell you that secret, it's a privilege, it's an honor. You need to reciprocate by, keeping it and respecting their privacy. And that's just who I am. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. And a lot of us need to learn that. Let's learn to respect each other's privacy and secrets. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Unless somebody's going to say something else, I would love to end the show. I'd love to end the show. Thank you all so very much. Waka Waka, Sean Ayog, Busybody, my mama. Town Crier, Andy Davis. Andy, I think it's your first time here. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're joining me for the first time. Dempsey, thank you so much for joining. I think it's your first time here as well. Jérôme, Cracker, c'est ton premier jour ici. Oh my God, where are my French people? My husband was a French teacher. Yeah, you kill me. Oh my God, my French is disgusting. Oh my God. J'espère que c'est ton première fois dans cette plateforme. Comment on dit plateforme? French, wado. Hey, my mama, Sherry. Get you a sister. Get you a sister. Look at my sis, Sherry Heidi. Oh, Mama, thank you for my stars. Hope my babies are doing good. Thank you, Mama. Oh, my Mama. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for the stars. Look, nobody should laugh at my French. If you want to laugh at my French, you're ready to teach me French. Otherwise, don't laugh. Okay? My darling, my auntie dearest, my one and only auntie dearest, asking for a friend TV. Please keep subscribing to my auntie's channel. The channel to change the community. Please subscribe to it. We need to build that platform for the amazing work and things that she's doing. Thank you so much, auntie. My mama for life, my ride or die. Oh, peace person. Thank you so much. Shona Yoke, my loving, beautiful, darling sis. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Unmerited Grace, my sweetest mama. Town Cry, my mamas are here. Pack up. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for always being there. Metapikin, my small sis. Thank you for always showing up and loving and appreciating your big sis. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing okay. And for Facebook, my big sis, Olivia. Thank you so much, big sis. I appreciate you for always being there, supporting your my number one on Facebook. There's nothing I drop that you don't come through. I appreciate you. My darling sis, Honoree Bifon. Thank you so much, big sis. I appreciate you. No, I couldn't call you big sis because I'm not sure yet. I could. I don't want, you understand? I have to be sure before I call somebody like that. I don't want to be disrespectful. Okay, so my darling sis, Honorine, thank you so much for joining me today. My darling, beautiful Auntie Vicky. Thank you so much, Auntie, for tuning in. I appreciate you. And to my darling sis, Therese, thank you so much, sis, for actually always being there to support. You're always there as well to engage. Please, Facebook, my darling Facebookers, don't forget to like and share those reels. It's very important. And to my star giver, Sherry Heidi, my sweetest, beautiful baby sis, thank you so much. And I hope to catch you guys sometime soon when I'm free, I get the chance, so we can talk more. There's a very important topic I really want us to discuss on our next show. Very important, very sensitive, very emotional. Okay, and I really want us to be open and honest about it. I don't want to put the cat out of the bag at the moment, but you don't want to miss our next show. Okay, so I appreciate you all so much. I love you all. I'm going to love and leave you, and I'll see you all on our next show. Bye guys. Bye everybody. I think I'm going to stop Facebook first. Oh God, where is it? Right, ending the broadcast on Facebook. And then this thing that always comes up and say, turn this into a reel. I almost deleted it. I almost deleted this show on Facebook. All right, bye guys. I love you. Bye everybody. Bye.